Okay, so let's have a look at some calculations and how we use all this trigonometry stuff then. Now we can use trig to find a missing side or a missing angle, and we're going to work through some examples. And this one we're calling type 1. The unknown side is on the top. What does that mean now? Well, what it means, we're going to end up with something like cos 60 equals x divided by 16.2. And this is a relatively straightforward equation to handle. And we can see when we solve that, we've just got to multiply both sides by 16.2, or move the 16.2 across, whichever way you look at it, and we end up with that. There's not a huge amount of algebra needed here. Okay, so let's have a look at an example, but first of all, let's have a look at the calculator. Where's the buttons we need? There they are. So we're going to use sine, cos, or tan, and that's where they are on the calculator. So here we are. Find the lengths of side x. Now, we're going to solve this by asking ourselves, or doing, 4 things, and they all begin with W. So let's have a look then. First up, there's our SOHCAHTOA. We need to remember that. And the first thing, which 2 sides are we using? Right, so we've got the angle 60, and the sides are the x and the 16.2. So x is the adjacent, the 16.2 is the hypotenuse. So we look for A and H in SOHCAHTOA, and there it is. And that's next to the C, so the trig ratio we're using, the answer to that is cos. So we know we've got to use cos in this example. Now what we do is, the third W is write the definition. Now what we mean by that is, what does cos actually equal? Well, cos of an angle is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So in this case, cos 60 equals x divided by 16.2. So now to find x, we either think of moving the 16.2 from one side to the other, or you might think of it as multiplying both sides by 16.2. But when we come to work it out, we'll end up with that. X equals 16.2 cos 60. You work that out on a calculator, 8.1. Let's just check we know how to do it on the calculator. So there's our sine, cos, tan buttons there. Now we had x is 16.2 cos 60. All we've got to press is 16.2. Press the cos button, 6, 0 equals, and there we have it. There's our answer. Okay, let's try another one. Find the length of side x. So you've got the same 4 things beginning with W. There's SOHCAHTOA. First thing, which 2 sides are we using? Well, there's 30 degrees, x is opposite, 24.8 is hypotenuse. So O and H in SOHCAHTOA go with S. So which trig ratio does S stand for? Sine. Third W, write the definition. Sine of an angle is opposite over hypotenuse. So in this case, sine 30 is, the opposite is x divided by 24.8. The fourth W, work it out. So x is 24.8 sine 30. Plug that into the calculator and you get an answer, 12.4. Excellent. Let's try one more. Okay, remember the 4 W's? We put SOHCAHTOA there. Which 2 sides are we using? Well, the 17.5 is the adjacent. The x is opposite, so it's opposite and adjacent. TOA, T-O-A in SOHCAHTOA. So the trig ratio we're using is tan. Third W, write the definition. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So in this case, tan 45 is x over 17.5. The fourth W, work it out. X is 17.5 tan 45. We get a funny answer here because tan 45 is actually 1. We get an answer of 17.5. So there we have it. That's what I'm calling type 1 calculations, where when we write the definition, we've got our unknown side on the top. So it's bye from me, and I'll speak to you on the next one when we look at type 2, where the unknown is on the bottom. Bye for now.